Tonga. It is sending people running in search of higher ground. The massive wave triggered by an eruption of an undersea volcano. Several countries are now on high alert. They are issuing their own tsunami advisories, among them Canada on the BC coast. Let's bring in Natalie Collada, who is tracking the latest for us today. Natalie.
Well, Michael, we know that there is no word yet on the extent of the damage that the tsunami wave caused in Tonga itself, but it's also the surrounding areas and countries all the way up to Canada, like you suggested, that are issuing advisories. Some are issuing warnings. Have a look at this map to put an idea of where this is all happening. So Tonga itself is just northeast of New Zealand. We have seen tsunami warnings for New Zealand, for Tokyo. People told to stay away from certain places along the coast. In America, we know that the United States has seen tsunami advisories in Hawaii, in Alaska, and this is, of course, all stemming from that volcanic eruption that was caught on satellite, a Japanese weather satellite, just showing the extent of this eruption and then the tsunami that followed afterwards. We haven't, as I said, had a lot of communication out of Tonga, but we have been seeing some videos coming up on social media showing the water, the wave pushing through. Again, how many people, if any, have been injured? That information is still unclear because they have been cut off really from communication since about 6:40 local time. That being said, people here along the coastal areas of British Columbia getting ready. There is a tsunami advisory for parts of British Columbia. Emergency preparedness minister, he had a lot to say about this. Have a look. He issued a statement. In it, it reads, in part, to be clear, this is an advisory only and not a tsunami warning. The risk is limited to increased tidal currents. And please, he says, stay away from those beaches. Stay away from the water until this passes. And it is important to note that advisory for certain parts of British Columbia is expected to stay in place, Michael, for the next few hours.
Okay, Natalie, so we'll speak again. Thank you for that. Our Natalie Collada in Toronto.